there were only two types of sprinkler in the whole world. You've got the one that was like the rainbow, it would flap back and forth, left to right. Or you had the one that shot water at you with a clicking sound that around your yard. That's all we had. And every type of sprinkler that we would buy was primarily made of cheap plastic, and it lasted, if we were lucky, one season. Well, Aqua Joe is the water management division of Sun Joe Industries. This is their 360-degree tripod sprinkler and mister. This is an expiring price. It's priced at $53, but that price is going away at the end of today. Here's the first thing that I'll tell you. You can spend $29 this year, another $29 next, another $29 a third year to get inferior sprinklers that really don't give you much in the way of water management, or you can spend a little bit more and you're going to have better performance and it's going to last longer as well. This has a 3-year warranty to it. Have you ever heard of a sprinkler with a 3-year warranty? Okay? And I'll show you how it works by bringing my buddy Sean Pickford back into the game. He is the spokesperson for the Joe Corporation and Joe Industries. Sean, it's a better sprinkler all the way around, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is, Dan, because it's easy to set up in your yard. You just put the stakes in there so it doesn't move anywhere, because I got some high water pressure, and you can see all I did was set this guy up, put it in the yard. Now I can go ahead and I can put the water wherever I want. It's going all the way out past my bird feeders over there. So it does a fantastic job, and there's different settings on there. And notice when I turned it on, I wasn't running out of your shot all the way over to the house spigot to turn it on and off. Little switch right here, that allows me to turn it on and off. Maybe you got a phone call. Maybe someone stopped over. Maybe you want to change the settings on it. You don't want to get soaking wet. So let's go to a different setting. All right, I can do that. So I want to go to the fan spray. Now I can go ahead and put on the fan spray if I want to do that. Again, if I want to turn it off and go to something else, click it into there. Now I can go with more of a misting spray here. So you have 6 different sprays that you can go through and have this set up. You want to go just to a fine mist because you just put in some fresh flowers, or maybe companies coming over and they just want to cool off.
Run through it, yeah.
Yeah, so the cool thing is too, is I can adjust the intensity. I can adjust how far up the angle is, and everything is controlled right here with that on and off switch. So it's great because let's face it, we all pay for water. Water is not cheap. You don't want to waste the water. So if you just put down a new lawn and you want to water just the lawn, go ahead and do that. The kids want to run through the sprinkler for a little while. Go ahead and let them do it. There's a 3-year warranty. If they crash into it in their bicycle, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. I mean, that's the great thing about this sprinkler. And you know what? It's all powder-coated aluminum on here. So as you said, it's not the cheap plastic that we're accustomed to. That's the great thing about this one. And it telescopes up and down, so you can get the different height with it, too.
Yeah, I've got dismal water pressure at my place. Again, I don't have public water, and I'm not on a well. The house was built in 1790 over a natural artesian spring. So the way it works is the water it just flows out of the ground, and then I've got to pump it through diatomaceous earth and then through ultraviolet light, and it's just terrible water pressure. So I never had a sprinkler that was really all that effective. Well, it turns out that it's because the sprinklers that I were buying were cheap pieces of equipment. This is better water management. Now the water goes exactly where I want it to go, nowhere else, and I save money. That price is going away at the end of the day, Sean. There's nothing I can do about that, but you're looking at a better piece of equipment and one that you'll enjoy using, especially if you're like me. I plant grass seed all year long.
Yeah. I just transferred some areas of grass that I didn't want for flower beds and put it into spots that were bare. So the cool thing is I can put the water exactly where I want it. So I show you here, I'm in a big sweeping pattern. It's not soaking me because there's also tabs on here. So I get to adjust it where the spray is going. But I could have it in a really small area. So it can be really big, really small, or everywhere in between. And I love this feature. I love the shutoff switch. It's right there. I'm not running back and forth to change things up. So I like that it's up off the ground too. So sometimes we forget about them because you don't see it. This is nice and easy to see when it's out in the yard, and it couldn't get any easier to put the water exactly where you need it.
I don't have little kids anymore, Sean. But what I do, and I've got to take some video of it. Both Shiloh and Luna, which are our horses, play in the sprinkler.
Yeah.
And it's the
Yeah, they
smartest
wanna cool
idea
off
when it's
too.
the middle of August and it's 98 degrees. We'll put this out by the fence line, and they absolutely adore it. And they're like little kids. I've got videotape of it from last year, but I don't know if I ever showed that with. Did I share it with you or not?
You told me about it, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah. I'll get it
Yeah.
to you. I'll email it
sounds
to you in the
good.
next couple nights. But it's very, very funny because Luna's still a very young horse, and my horse Shiloh is almost 17. So
Yeah.
he's much more austere about it. And he'll just stand there and let it spray him. And Luna kicks her heels up and runs through it, and it's the greatest thing. It's a
Yeah.
really smart piece of equipment. It's much easier to use than it sounds like.
Well, it really is.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
just
I mean,
spin the wheel, and it tells you on the wheel, by the way, on both sides,
yes.
what the pattern is going to be, the multi, the fan, the mist, the flat spray, okay? These numbers right here, again, those you use for what, Sean?
They're the angle of the spray, what
Yeah.
degree it's going to go at. So, and that's how you set that. You can tilt it forward or backward. That's the great thing about it is you get to manage and put the water exactly where you want it. If I want this to spray out a little further,
Yeah.
I'm going to angle it back a little further. So then it's going to shoot up higher and go out a greater distance. If I want to adjust the tabs here and say, all right, going too far in that direction, I can do that. And I mean, you can see I can spin these all the way around 360 degrees. So if I wanted this to go all the way around in a continuous pattern, I could. So that's the great thing about it. And I just love that it comes with a 3-year warranty. I mean,
I
these
agree.
things are built to last.
Good quality. Hey, Sean, that's your last time in my show. Hopefully you get a little break today. You're always working. Enjoy.
Good to see you.